use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma. Yeah, yeah, and I hit that.
Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are at First Energy Stadium in a city aptly named after its founder, Moses Cleveland, way back in 1796. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cleveland Browns. Now this will make it into the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Mariota on first down. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Mariota gets this one to Hill. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. He'll drop this down to Coleman. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at the Browns' 36. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
8-yard pickup. 1st down, Eagles.
Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd down.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
They go play action. Mariota. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Dante Fowler able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And it's 4th down.
And Walsh able to convert it as his kick is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, McDonald. Man open, it's Goodwin. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Not much there, only a yard.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man.
Ronald Jones, the
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
brings up 3rd and 5.
They go play action with McDonald. Flushed out right. And this is going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's complete. Henry. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. The give is to Jones. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard.
Play action. It's McDonald.
At the 39-yard line.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Out of the gun, McDonald. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's McDonald off of the play fake. That is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Off play action. McDonald eluding the pressure right. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Now a first and 10 at the 11. And they run the option here on first and 10. And they'll get this out quickly to Goodwin. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards, the pickup there. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Second down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. From the gun on 3rd down. McDonald into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
It's what you call a rookie mistake. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2? Win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Coleman. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Tackle made.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That good for 19 and a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Second and goal at the 2-yard line.
On second down, it's Coleman. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Touchdown.
Tevin Coleman, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
Makes the score Eagles 10, Browns nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Eagles will have it, taking over first and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Balaj. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
He was taken
25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
5 yards.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
On the play leads to second and goal at the 5-yard line.
A line of scrimmage once again, the 5, as they get ready for second and goal. On second and goal, here's the option. Quick throw out wide from Mariota. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown.
Tyreek Hill, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Makes the score Eagles 17, Browns nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Mike 22, Mike 22. Check. Jim, Cowboy 80.
From the gun, it's McDonald. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. And he'll find Hall. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
To throw on 2nd down, McDonald. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
7-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. McDonald, and his throw's going to be incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it's 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
To throw again, McDonald. Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. And he's going to have a 1st down here as they're also into field goal range at the 28. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
29 is Mike 29.
On 1st down, McDonald nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down.
29 is Mike 29. Here we go.
Operating from the gun, McDonald flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Off the play fake, McDonald. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't...
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Dean Lowry. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistent.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Marquise Goodwin, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
The tackle by...
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Mariota got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
12 more yards there and another first down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
On play action, Mariota escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. An explosive 38-yard pickup. From the red zone now, Mariota. This one into the hands of the running back, Ballage. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
The tackle made.
To give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
3-yard line.
Here's a run with Balazs. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
The 6-yard line.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And it's up and good.
Makes the score Eagles 24, Browns 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Hall not going to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Watch the screen.
Again, it's Jones. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack. Defensively, they were all over that. When he decided to keep it, there were a lot of eyes just darted on him.
I wonder if he followed the progressions properly there. I think maybe he really wanted to run with the football. Turned out not to be the correct decision.
They're going to try and throw. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off-play action. McDonald. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Mike 29. Wild Bill.
From the gun, McDonald. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Hunter Henry. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns get a score closer.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone to give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this third quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effective way. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Try to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
The ball carrier.
Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you?
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he takes this way down, deep into Cleveland territory. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
They will run again with Coleman. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. It's Coleman here, and this time he is in. Yes. Tevin Coleman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Eagles had 6 to their lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they were ultra confident coming in, that's for sure. They had won 7 straight, but number 8 not looking to be in the cards right now. On 1st and 10, McDonald. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On 2nd down now, It's Jones, and he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Operating from the gun, McDonald. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch.
Complete.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake, McDonald. Flushed out right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there, first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Jones with a carry on first down, but I don't think he even made it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense all over that one.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
They'll go again to Jones. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Again, the ball carrier.
Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Jackson on the coverage.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Here we go. Here we go. Mike 22, Mike 22. Hey, watch the slant.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Browns 21.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Let's go, Heavy. Let me know what you got. What you got, Heavy?
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Today's final score, Eagles.
A lot of scoring. There's no